Guys, Yearn Finance is no joke, extremely bullish right now. I've been saying it before, I'm saying it now, and I will say it again. YFI it will happen. The coin YFI will be over $100,000. Okay, guys, can't give you an exact time frame because we don't know. The supply is so low, it's unpredictable, but the volatility will be in favor of the token holders. Keep watching. All right, take like 6. Ready? 3, 2. Look, I have never been this excited about a cryptocurrency since like Chainlink, since like the big gainers that we've seen before, since like Ethereum, for example. I'm telling you, the money-making opportunity in Yearn Finance is absolutely ridiculous. Now, the funny part about that intro, to just give you guys a heads up, I actually have something called the Remarkable 2. It's the greatest thing I have ever seen when it comes to research and productivity. Go check it out for yourself. The Remarkable 2, I don't really use paper anymore. I could just, use this. Read all my reports. It actually separates the internet from, like your actual research, because people get distracted on the internet. If you want a like all-in-one solution, guys, definitely go check it out. I don't have an affiliate link for you. Just go look into it, Remarkable 2. But other than that, we're going to be going over Yearn Finance, of course, everything that's happening. I know a lot of people still don't understand it, so I'll try to explain that a little bit better. And then, of course, the recent reports that are just coming out exposing a lot of, players in the market that you guys think, are really cool. You got to do your own research. You got to do your due diligence, and you have to keep reading. Just keep reading. Like most people, hate reading, but it's like, how are you going to be an investor if you can't read a simple article? But yeah, if you want somebody to read it for you and spoon feed you to success, guys, I have a website, 2 different protocols. One is called Parabolic Trades. We do signals. If you want more rapid signals, but obviously, some of them will lose. It's just the nature of the game. Go ahead to the website below. It's very cheap. It's a month-to-month membership. The first month is half off. And then after that, it's $49 a month. So you can go ahead and get access to that private Discord server, signals, et cetera, et cetera. But if you want access to my premier course, thefundamentalsecrets.com, again, that link is in the description below. I am not just giving access to everybody. You do have to apply. Go ahead and apply to thefundamentalsecrets.com. That's where you get spoon-fed, guys. That's where I go over these developer reports. We do live Q&As. You can ask me any question you want. Your money gets stuck in a liquidity protocol. We get it out for you. We have the best customer support on the internet. I'm talking about any problem that you have. There's no reason why anyone should fail with these types of tools, guys. We give you everything and spoon feed you to success. And if you like being spoon fed to success, well, this YouTube channel is another form of that. In this YouTube channel, we go over everything cryptocurrency. We have a couple of reports that just came out by Electric Capital. They come out with a report like twice a year, so it's really important. It's a developer report. The last time we looked into it, we actually saw that Ethereum had 4 times the amount of developers out of any other project in the ecosystems. So in this case, Yearn Finance is actually shining in a lot of ways. We'll go over that. Of course, we're going to go over the quarterly report where Yearn Finance and their actual how much money they made, for the protocol and everything like that, and a whole bunch of other details I thought were relevant for Yearn Finance. Bullish news on Yearn Finance. Yearn Finance is going to make us money. I've already recommended you guys to, look at some buy points in my Yearn Finance price prediction. The buy points, we actually got to them. So I actually made a purchase yesterday on Yearn Finance, and I will continue to make purchases on Yearn Finance, and I'll give you the reasons in this video. I'm just giving you gems. I'm giving you gems so you guys can make money, so that you guys can spread my videos to everybody else. And if you appreciate that, do us both a favor, hit the subscribe button as well as the push notification bell. I'm going back and forth in time. If you like money, if you like making money, if you like money, guys, again, this channel, I try to keep it realistic. I try to keep it down to earth. I'm an entrepreneur. If you're taking money advice from somebody that's not actually in the field doing it on a day-to-day basis, you can see by the double cameras that, I have to be rich or something. Just kidding, joking. But guys, seriously, hit that subscribe button as well as the push notification bell. Some of this content is, time sensitive. The beauty of getting with a paid group, right, is that people are not joking around. It's not like those free Telegram groups from the YouTubers that, you got spam comments in there. We weed all of it out, guys. We weed all of it out. High level, high quality community. Learn from the people, that are with you, right? Learn from the people that you grow with, and it will be 10 times easier. I mean, all humans learn better from one another, right? Let's jump into Yearn Finance specifically. So as you guys know, I've talked about it before, Yearn Finance is just moving extremely fast. They were able to do a lot in a very short amount of time. It's definitely one of the best projects to keep your eye on. I know the coin is a little bit more expensive. I believe right now at the time of me making this video, it's about $22,000 to $25,000 per coin. I know it might sound like a lot, but understand there's only 40,000 in circulation. in supply. There's only 40,000 coins max. So what that means is that the volatility will be crazy, okay? You're gonna see this coin go up a lot and down a lot. As long as you hold it for a long period of time, you'll be fine. If you try to day trade this, if you listen to someone doing some technical analysis on Yearn Finance, you are wasting your time, my friend, okay? Technical analysis does not work on Yearn Finance. The only strategy you should ever use with volatile assets like this is the dollar cost average strategy. If you don't know about dollar cost averaging, guys, I have other videos where I explain it in extreme depth. You don't need to pay for my paid, programs to learn the most, lucrative strategy in cryptocurrency. I have all types of videos. Go ahead, dive into those. And if you haven't, again, subscribe to the channel. I am looking for success. I'm looking to give you guys success, okay? That's all I want. Results are the most important thing. So sometimes it will take me a little bit longer to explain things, right? And I have to frame it in a certain way, similar to what I'm doing right now, because if I don't do that, you guys won't get the complete story. Also, understand, when I make videos, it takes approximately 2 to 3 days for me to launch it. So right now, the video you're watching are 3 days old. Nobody will ever tell you that, but I will, because the truth will set you free. Let's jump into the video. I'm gonna jump into the other screen over there, catch you guys on the other side. All right, let's go over the specifics. So if you guys don't know what Yearn Finance is, it's basically, the best way to put it, it's a lot of things. It's kind of like a yield aggregator. You can give them your money, and they'll actually use the money to generate profits in various areas. They do have a lot of different projects, so it's not like the only thing. You guys could definitely do your research. Maybe if you guys leave a comment below, I'll do like a complete overview of Yearn Finance. Today's topic is just the bullish news around it. But if you guys want me to do that, go ahead and comment below. And for the people, the haters out there that are saying that, I'm not making money, my course is BS, you don't know what you're talking about, Alex. Let's look at some cool things right here. So, and for the people that, they're like, oh, Alex, you're not really calling these coins, you're going on the internet and lying. Guys, I'm telling you, this is the most real, cryptocurrency channel on the internet. I am not perfect. Sometimes, I'll forget to put something in my video, or I'll misspell something, or I'll say even the wrong thing. But I know that people will respect me if I'm honest and true instead of being a fake person. So that's why sometimes you'll see mistakes on my YouTube channel. I don't care. Humans make mistakes. That's just the truth. So as you can see here, this is YFI USD. I'm going to blow your mind. I am not a liar. So right here around August is like its lowest point, right? So if you go over to my actual Facebook, you can see right here on August 6th, I actually give people a tutorial on how to buy Wi-Fi on Uniswap. And the reason why I was telling people to do that is because I actually call Wi-Fi. As you can see here, I called it in my live Q&A about August 3rd, August 4th. And if we go back to the price of Wi-Fi August 3rd, I put my money where my mouth is, guys. This is Wi-Fi at sub $5,000. And I'm teaching people how to do it in my course. If you guys, again, want to get access to this type of quality, I do not play around. I'm not playing around. I have a whole research team, okay? Stop playing with me. So as you can see here, this is one of the most important, at least when it comes to research methods I use. They're very expensive, but it's worth the price. This is from the block. And they're just going over some protocols that Yearn Finance is eating right now. I'm going to leave the best news for last, like I always do. Again, I'm going to just tell you guys the truth. It increases watch time. The increase of watch time actually gets this video to more people. So this is why I do it, guys. Watch the whole thing. If you're not going to do research, at least watch the whole thing. This is not, I'm giving you guys high quality information. As you can see here, Pickle.finance, they're eating it up. SushiSwap, now they're not actually buying the companies. They're just migrating so that they can find more yield opportunities. It's basically like a hedge fund. So the hedge fund finds these cash arbitrage opportunities and they go exploit it. And this is basically what it is. And it's in the name of capital efficiency. They're basically trying to make the market more efficient because, cryptocurrency has a lot of inefficiencies, a ridiculous amount. It's extremely inefficient. So yeah, Yearn Finance is growing really, really fast. They're jumping into SushiSwap. They're jumping into Pickle.finance. And then one thing I did want to show on this specific article here is that they're actually dropping a version 2 of the protocol. It's going to be launched soon. So this is extremely bullish for Wi-Fi, considering the fact that, again, the supplies are so low. The supply is so low. Anybody can move the market like crazy. At least, not everybody, but the whales, right? Some more bullish news. So they're, just expanding at a rapid rate. But one thing I did want to, really point out is that they're working with, Hedgic and options. So you guys can see this, in traditional finance, options are like one of the most popular forms of trading. And then recently in DeFi, if you're following the trends, options trading has been huge. And actually one of the biggest option traders And CFI, which is centralized finance, is requiring KYC, and they do 90% of all options trading. So being the fact that they're actually requiring KYC and people to upload identifications, I really suspect that a lot of those people are going to flood into decentralized options like Hedgic. And being that, YFI is directly working with them, that's extremely bullish, guys, extremely bullish, right? Not only that, but they just came out with something so crazy. I've never seen it before. You guys can look into it for yourself, but it's called Y Academy. And the whole purpose of it is to have a team of researchers that can audit smart contracts really, really fast. So they're just not making excuses. They're taking responsibility for all the problems in cryptocurrency and just attacking it at a rapid velocity. We launched the Y Academy, a security wing tasked with auditing Yearn's contracts, attracting and retaining top talent, and eventually generating revenue by expanding its auditing services to the ecosystem at large. They're taking responsibility for every ecosystem, guys. This is extremely bullish. They just launched this. They're not playing any games. The beauty of this, Yearn is innovating at an ever increasing speeds. Software bugs are a matter of when and how bad, not if, right? We must make migration efforts. So they're taking responsibility. I love when people do this. Auditing firms are overbooked and they have financial incentive to speed up audits, which can affect quality. Negotiating audit contracts with auditing firms are laborious. It's a huge problem that they're jumping into. And again, like I said, they're taking responsibility. I love businesses when they do that. So here's just some more information from Mazzari. So the Yearn, the protocol is a coordination of mechanism for efficient capital allocation. They're allocating your capital to, again, like I said, exploits and cryptocurrency, which is really good for the market as a whole, because again, everything's more fluid, capital efficiency. The product of this innovation is protocols like Yearn, which are minimally extractive coordinators that serve their stakeholders with greater efficiency than legacy firms. If a legacy service like a hedge fund can exist as a software in a blockchain, chances are it will soon be replaced by blockchain-based protocols. So very interesting stuff. But one point I did want to point out here, everybody's basically talking positive about Yearn Finance. They're doing things that nobody else has really done. They're growing at a rapid pace. The supply is low, extremely low, and they're making the market more efficient. I mean, I can't really say anything more. It's extremely bullish except for this fact. Now, this is going to really change the game for everything, So basically, Electronic Capital dropped a report, okay? And it's basically it's a really high quality report. It talks about the developers in the ecosystems of cryptocurrency. Let's just go over the executive summary. Then I'll go to the DeFi section of this report. And this is like the highlight of this video. The number of new crypto developers is growing for the first time in 2017. New monthly crypto developers grew 15% in 2020, increasing for the first time since 2017. Bullish news for the cryptocurrency market in general. 80% of all active developers came in the last 2 years, right? There's a flight to quality. High quality ecosystems are growing while others are shrinking. Important. Okay, developer activity is particularly strong in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some layer ones and decentralized finance. People think I joke around when I say, that you shouldn't be speculating with like gaming tokens and stuff like that. You want to put yourself in markets that are already flourishing and we already know it's working. I keep telling people the reason why I'm picking DeFi protocols primarily is because we know it works. We know there's going to be another cycle. There's no reason to venture out into like gaming coins or, you could say that storage solutions are definitely something. I would say that's more better than like NFTs. Like you can't venture out into NFTs, guys. Like it hasn't really started the bull run. It hasn't made like a significant difference. You have to stay in DeFi, at least if you want to increase your options. Now, if you do want to get into other ecosystems and predict other trends, there's nothing wrong with that. You just have to understand that that's a longer term investment. Most likely you will lose money for a long time until your prediction comes to fruition. So personally, for short term, it's almost better to invest in DeFi protocols to increase your Bitcoin and Ethereum position, right? So let's go into actual DeFi section. Let me scroll to the bottom here. We're gonna go all the way to the bottom. And then we'll start going over some important information. First thing I want to say with Yearn Finance, you have to understand filtering the top 10 gainers in ecosystem with 30 developers or fewer. So the beauty of this, it's literally stating right there by developers that they're growing the fastest and they have the least amount of developers. That's so perfect for us because the more developers they have, the more infrastructure, and then probably the market cap's already gone, right? Yearn Finance hasn't really, it's like at that pivotal moment where it's about to take off. It's already taken off, don't get me wrong, but it's at that pivotal moment where it's gonna be like top 20, top 15, maybe, right? I really do think it's gonna happen, right? So just understand we're at that like perfect sweet spot. It's the perfect, you don't wanna buy coins that are like top 10. Of course you want to do for long-term, but for short-term games, you don't want to buy coins for top 10. You want to find them, they're in the 30, right? Like let's go to CoinGecko and I'll show you what I'm saying. You want to find, and we've done this before on the channel. I mean, you guys know I've called coins in the top, 50 and they've jumped up to top 5, which is Chainlink. You see me do that. It was top 5 for a select amount of time, right? So you've seen me do it already. I'm telling you, it's going to happen again with Yearn Finance. Number 35, we're going to jump up. The actual market cap is only what? 756 million. So if it jumps up to top, let's say 10, so it jumps up to top 10, we're looking at $4 billion. We have like a 4 to 5 to 6x to jump up, right? So Yearn Finance, again, is at the sweet spot. It's at the sweet spot, guys. It's not a scam. We know it's not a scam, but it's not overvalued. That's what I want you guys to understand. And not only that, but the beauty of it is that the low supply is going to make sure that bag gets pumped nice, real nice. Back to the developer report. So if we go to the DeFi section, let me just look for the DeFi section. It's a long report. I highly suggest, it's free, that everybody read the whole thing. But like, if you want me to break it down for you, hold on one second. Let me just go to we're getting to DeFi here. Getting to DeFi. All right, decentralized finance. Okay, so 67% increase since January 2020. That means that DeFi is not playing around. They're growing, okay? Just understand that. We're not like trying to like guess here. DeFi is working, right? DeFi developers increased by 110% since 2019, while other developers decrease. So other ecosystems are decreasing, right? We don't need to look at this. I just want to go to my actual specific Uniswap balancer, Yearn, MacDex, Alcala gained more than 200% in developers. So that's the first thing I want you to show you. Yearn gained more than 200%. Yearn and Alcala are the biggest new DeFi ecosystems in Q3. So I'm going to be looking at Alcala, right? It's really, really bullish, right? Understand, looking at the top 5 biggest gainers in decentralized finance, Yearn Finance is right there across, including Balancer, which is another bullish, and Uniswap, of course. Everybody knows Uniswap, right? Now, the one that's really, really bullish, guys, this is the most bullish news I've ever seen. We can index monthly active developers to the day of the first commit. So the day that every single protocol that we see here, the day that they first put out the first code, which one has been growing the fastest? Look at Yearn Finance. Look at Yearn Finance growth pattern, guys. This is developers. I'm not talking about the price of anything. I can care less about the price. These people are contributing to this blockchain, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. Look at Balancer. It can top off, right? But they are growing extremely fast. Yearn Finance is the fastest growing DeFi ecosystems. And they're taking responsibility, knowing that they are growing that fast. They're making sure with the Y Academy that we just talked about, they're making sure that things go smoothly, right? So just understand, this is extremely bullish. I've talked about developer reports in the past, but this is the most fundamental thing because they're actually building the project, guys. The product is what matters. Everything else, you can set it aside, right? It doesn't really matter. I've also said, other bullish news with YFI is that they're just more popular than other protocols, guys. They're getting a lot more attention than even some of the top 15 coins. So I'm telling you right now on this channel, it might not be short-term. It might look, some cases short-term, it might, have a hiccup here and there. But I'm telling you right now, guys, if you want to make money, buy some Yearn Finance. I've talked about the buy points in other videos. If you want me to quickly go through it again, this is irrelevant because technical analysis doesn't really work in this market. But if I had to pick buy points, I already talked about the buy points, but let's just look at it again. We're looking at about 22,000 that I actually purchased yesterday, and I made a whole bunch of money on this purchase. Another buy point would be somewhere maybe around this right here. Right here would be another buy point. That's about $15,000 Yearn Finance. If it keeps going down, this is about the last time I would buy, and I did before. I rode this wave. I purchased here, it went all the way to the top. Then I purchased like around here, and then I actually went really big right here and made a ridiculous amount of money for it. Right there, I went really big and made a lot of money. So that's it for this video, guys. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism, subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, if you don't get with this technology, you will get left behind. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Catch you in the next one.